Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of your OGR, as today is game 29 as the Edmonton Oilers took on the Minnesota Wild and unfortunately fell 2-1 in a game where we got off to a crazy hot start but then just fluttered out and didn't do anything for the rest of the game. A game where we played Tyson Barrie way too much and didn't get any offense going from a lot of our depth lines. But before we jump into this one, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just say if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. It'll be very much appreciated there, guys. Now, just to let you guys know, I was not unfortunately able to watch this game, so I'm only really going to be able to talk about the highlights of the game and talk a little bit about what I've seen from analytics and stuff like that. And, you know, same old, same old. Our depth scoring just wasn't there tonight like it has been the other nights. But that's just our depth scoring. It's going to be off and on quite a lot. I know they did like a little, I was able to watch a few moments of the game, but they showed off a clip of like the fourth line score and is getting themselves going a lot. It's like, dude, yeah, fucking Derek Ryan got 2 points against the Coyotes and a point a little while ago against the Wild. Like, you know, that's not that big. Yeah, they got a few points, but they've got points against teams that are, like, not that amazing, to be quite honest with you. And Klim Kostin got a goal, like, the last second remaining in a washed game where we got absolutely pummeled by the Wild. So, I don't know. Like, I know that they try to, you know, talk about positive moments with our depth, but our depth is still not doing anything. Our depth still didn't do anything in this game. Our only line that was able to do anything at all was Hyman, Draisaitl, and McDavid. The Janmark, New GM motor line sucked. Holloway, Habla, and Puljujärvi, I thought they had a few good moments, but they didn't really play a whole lot of minutes. And same with Kostin, Shore, and Ryan. They sucked. All those lines just did not do very well. They didn't do anything offensively, and just were dreadful. Kulak and Barrie got a lot of minutes, and oh my god, why do we give this pairing so much minutes? It's ridiculous. Quite ridiculous how we gave this pairing the most minutes out of the entire game, and still we're benching Bouchard, you know, leaving him at 16 minutes per game, which he is one of our best right-handed defensemen. I will say that without a doubt. I know people will be saying, oh, he hasn't been very good defensively. Who has been very good defensively this year? Fucking CC Barrie? Like, come on, guys. Those guys have been booty cheeks. I do like the way that they played CC only 18 minutes, though. I do believe that CC will do a lot better playing less minutes. I generally think that, and I think not pairing him alongside of Darnell Nurse will actually benefit Nurse and CC a lot better if we throw Bouchard alongside of Nurse instead. But, you know, that's just the way that they do things here for the Edmonton Oilers. They do some wacky, crazy things. So we'll get into the goal scoring here right quick as Matthew Baldy got his 11th goal of the season on the power play. Just was a beautiful setup pass by, I think, by Kaprizov, and he was just able to tip it on past Mr. Stuart Skinner. And then right after that, Zach Hyman got his 10th goal of the season. It was tried to be reviewed as goalie interference, but Hyman was nowhere near the goalie as he tapped home a beautiful rebound by a big bomb from Barrie from the point. Was able to bury home the rebound to get the game tied up at 1. And then in the second period, Frederick Gaudreau got the game-winning goal for the Minnesota Wild, getting his 5th goal of the season by a nice setup pass by Baldy, and he was able to bury his 5th goal of the season. Skinner wasn't able to get across to save it, and made the game 2-1, and we didn't see anything for the rest of the game. Now, this is usually would be a pretty easy talk and discussion for me, because, you know me, I could talk all day about these low-scoring games and dissect little things that I've seen throughout the game, but of course, I wasn't able to watch this game. Now, I will be live for tomorrow's game. Thank God I will be able to watch tomorrow's game. I think it's at 6 p.m., I do believe. So at 6 p.m., I'll be live for that game as well. So make sure to tune into that. But yeah, just another game where, you know, I believe that we would do a lot better if we broke up McDavid and Draisaitl. I know I've been ranting and raving about that a lot, and we've been winning games, so it works. You know, we've been winning a decent amount of games here in this past month where, I think the Edmonton Oilers have been playing not terrible, but we've won against teams that are not the strongest in the world, and we lost against teams that we should have beat. And I just believe that, you know, the McDavid-Draisaitl line is not a line that I think is something that you could continue working with, especially with how we are lineup-wise right now and how we're just not very heavy at all. We don't have a lot of players in the lineup right now. We have a lot of injuries, and continuing to go with this Hyman, Draisaitl, McDavid line, I just don't believe is very sufficient and the best way to work our things right now. I believe, you could bump up Costin. I believe you could even bump up Puljujärvi a little bit in the lineup and kind of mix some, lines up around, and instead of just stacking up the top line with Hyman or Draisaitl and McDavid, I think you could spread the wealth a little bit better than just stacking up those two guys instead. But, that's just me. Stuart Skinner had another amazing game for the Edmonton Oilers to note as well. He was just incredible for the Edmonton Oilers, just being that massive brick wall for the team, making a lot of big saves, and just being the big goalie that we need him to be. Still, I like Holloway at moments, but it sucks that we have to continue playing him. We played him already, 24 games in the season. He's had 4 points, and I think Holloway's looked okay, but I think he'll do a lot better if he's down the minors, developing, and having some time in the AHL, but he gets some time with the big boys, playing with McDavid and Draisaitl, and gets that time to develop, but he's just been okay in the NHL. He's just been okay, and Broberg, he's been all right as well. I think he's been a good pairing alongside of Bouchard, but they didn't have the most amazing night defensively either. They had quite a rough night defensively between those two guys. But for now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I know it's another short OGR, but tomorrow and the game against the Blues, I'll be able to watch. So the next 2 games, I'll be able to watch in full. Thank goodness, I haven't been able to watch a full game since the Arizona Coyotes game, so that was the last good game I was able to watch, and that was an absolute ass whooping. So hopefully it'll be a good game tomorrow against the Nashville Predators. Once again, I'll be live at 6 p.m. Mountain Time as the Edmonton Oilers will be taking on the Nashville Predators. I hope to see you guys there. Make sure to go check out the old podcast that was released about a week ago. There's going to be a new one coming out on Wednesday, so keep your eyes open for that as well. For now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.